No communication with the outside world, no phone, no internet, no electronic gadgets. It's like a complete digital detox. So for like 10 days, you're away from your friends, your family, and you're just with yourself. A 10-day Vipassana course has a lot more to offer than just the strict rules and regulations. Definitely, the rules and regulations there are very, very tough, and for somebody like us, and for somebody who has, and today when we live in a very different lifestyle, going there for 10 days is like a complete lifestyle shock. So from waking up at 4 in the morning to maintaining complete silence to retiring back to your rooms at around 9:30 p.m. and some even have sleepless nights. So but Vipassana has got a lot more to offer than just this. Vipassana is a meditation that teaches you how to live and how to look at things as they are. Hello beautiful souls, this is Indu Shailaney, and I recently did a 10-day Vipassana course, and the course touched me so deeply that I decided to share this video with you all. So before going ahead to how was my experience, let's take a brief look at what is Vipassana and why is Vipassana important for us. Vipassana is an ancient Indian meditation technique which was rediscovered by Gautam Buddha 2500 years ago. He taught this meditation to his disciples as a way of liberation from all sufferings. The meditation technique is propagated by S.N. Goenka ji in India and worldwide, who learned this technique from his guru from Burma. In the Vipassana meditation centers, teachings are still given by audios and videos of S.N. Goenka ji. It is a way of self-transformation through self-observation. It aims at eradicating mental impurities such as fear, anxiety, anger, insecurity, jealousy, and all other negative vikars. It results in a balanced mind, lovely heart, and a healthy body. So how was my experience of Vipassana? Well, let's start from the schedule. So schedule in Vipassana is very, very disciplined. You wake up at 4 in the morning, you retire to your rooms at around 9:30 p.m. and you meditate for around 10 to 11 hours in a day. And with this, you maintain complete silence. There they call it Arimon. So Arimon is like that you don't communicate with anyone. You maintain complete Mon. And you don't speak to anyone for the next 10 days. You can't even communicate with your eyes, with your gestures, with your expressions, your body language. You're just supposed to stay quiet, supposed to stay to yourself and learn the technique. So for the 10 days, this was the first shock that we got, because soon after the registration formalities were done, after the evening meeting, they told us to maintain this Arimon. And after that, the very first day we entered, the same evening Arimon was started. So this was the first shock that we get, and while hearing it might not sound that difficult, but it was actually, because we don't have this habit of not speaking. So throughout my life, I don't think I've ever stayed quiet for 10 days. And the only communication that I had was with my assistant teacher, and that too when you have any question. So a minimum communication is allowed. The minimum communication, you can talk to the sevak and the sevika who are there in case you need any help, or you can also talk to your teachers regarding any meditation technique or any question or any query that you have. So that's the only minimum communication allowed. So definitely, I think for many of us, so many of the people who were present there, Mon was a difficult thing. But maintaining complete Mon for 10 days, you realize that your mind becomes very calmer and your mind stops that chit-chatting. Because after you maintain an Arimon, the next day starts. So next day you wake up at 4 in the morning. If you don't wake up, the sevak or the sevika will come to your room. They will ring that small bell to your room, and then they will anyway let you wake up at 4 in the morning. So by 4:30 you have to be present in the meditation hall, in the Dhamma hall, where there are separate sitting for males and females, and there you meditate for 2 hours in the morning, from 4:30 to 6:30. 6:30 is the breakfast time, and then from 8 to 11 there's again a meditation session, and then from 11 to 11:30 there's lunch. From 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. in the evening there is a meditation session. 5 p.m. is a snacks time, and from 6 to 9:30 it's like a meditation session plus there's a video lecture Plus at the end, like around 9 p.m., there's a question answer session. So if you have any question, you can stay back and ask to your teachers. So this is the whole schedule of Vipassana, and this is followed very strictly. And we follow it very strictly. People there are very sincere. I mean, I have seen this. People come there with a lot of dedication, a lot of sincerity, which is really good. Because when you're there for 10 days, better to devote yourself so that you can gain the maximum out of it. And looking at the discipline and the kind of environment that they provide you for meditation, it's simply the very nice place. I was in love with the place. Soon after we finish our meditation, we retire back to our rooms, where single rooms or the double rooms are allotted to the sadhak, and with the attached washroom. You will not need anything because they provide you with almost all the basic things that you need. So they take care of everything, that you don't need to talk or you need to communicate with anyone. They will take care of every small and little things, take care of everything. So you have to just sit there, relax, and take care of yourself and focus on meditation. That's all. Food. I think food is the most important part. And before going to Vipassana, I was very skeptical of how the food is going to be. And I suppose everybody who is planning to go to Vipassana or you want to know about Vipassana, everybody is very curious about the kind of food that you get, the quantity of food that you get, and how many times you get the meal. The food that you take, it's very important that it is not just tasty, but it is also healthy, so that it nourishes your mind, it nourishes your body and your soul. And the food at Vipassana was really not just tasty, but very healthy and very balanced and very nutritious. So I was amazed. I was actually very happy and satisfied with the kind of food that we got. And at the end of the course, I literally went to the people who were preparing our food and I thanked them for the service that they did for us. Because when you get a good food, so there's a very popular saying in India, "Jaisa anya vaisa man." So when you get a good food, your mind calms down. You take a good energy that affects your mind as well. So food is very important part. And when you get a good food, it's like a blessing. And when you're done with the course, so when your 10 days are finished, you feel like a warrior. You feel like you have achieved a lot. Not just because you've survived these 10 days, but it's more about you've learned a lot. I mean, your whole perspective to life changes. You are introduced to a new dimension of life and you look at things in a very different way now. So it's like a mental detox, okay? It's like rejuvenating your own self. It's like refreshing your life. So the 10th day was the awesome, it was the best day. It was a day that makes you feel like an achiever. It makes you feel so fulfilled. It gives you a sense of that accomplishment of having achieved a lot in life. And the experience itself speaks a lot, that it naturally brings a peaceful state. The kind of wisdom, knowledge and the insight that you gain from this very sadhana is very precious. It's like a life-changing thing, and it has a huge impact on the way you think, in the way you look at life, in the way you look at difficulties and the negative things in your life, right? So this allows you to be more positive, more happy, more joyful, and to experience everything in life, observe everything in life, and to just let go of things, okay? So though we meditated for 10 to 11 hours in a day, which was physically very challenging, for the first 2 or 3 days, it was hell painful. Trust me. On the third day, I thought that I'll leave this place because I saw many of them. They were really in pain, and I cannot thank in words how better I feel, how better now I look at life, how better now I look at challenges in my life. I feel more emotionally balanced, more mentally balanced, and I think when you are emotionally and mentally very strong, you can take good decisions in your life. You know what to do, why to do, and you're just solved. Okay, you are sorted. You're no more a complex person. Today we live in a world where we are constantly judged, criticized, and compared, and we run in the race of being something or the other. And in the whole process, we forget that our emotional health and mental health is really important. And if we don't take care of it, it will affect our physical health. SN Goenka ji in one of his lectures mentioned that he cured his migraine through this 10-day Vipassana course. Because your emotions can have a huge impact on your physical body, and we don't realize it because they get stored somewhere deep down in our subconscious mind, because and we ignore it. So it's the time we start paying attention to who we are, why we are, and looking into the connection between our mind and our body. So Vipassana is all about discovering, understanding this relation, this connectivity between your mind and your body. It allows you to liberate yourself from the ills of life. It allows you to liberate yourself from all sorts of negative emotions that surround us. It allows you to be free of anger, jealousy, fear. It allows you to be a better person. And I'm really thankful to Vipassana that today I see myself as a new version of who I am. And I feel so satisfied and so relaxed. And I wish everybody who is wanting and willing to go to Vipassana have an excellent experience. Learn to embrace the impermanence of things in life. Change is inevitable. We cannot stop it. Prakriti ka niyam hi badalna hai. We just cannot stop it. So we have to accept it. We have to accept things as they are without getting emotional about it, without getting stuck to it. So it is very important that we look at life the way it is, right? And this is what is the best learning that I'm taking back with my Vipassana. People come to Vipassana for different reasons, and the reasons can be as simple as learning how to meditate. So I went to Vipassana just in order to learn how to meditate. And how much benefit you get from this technique totally depends on how much focus, how much sincerity, how much hard work you show, and how much faith you have in the sadhana. So that defines your benefit. Do not have unrealistic expectations from Vipassana, because in one of the videos, SN Goenka ji said that he cured his migraine. So many people think that all their physical ailments can be cured once they do through this 1-day course, this 10-day course. Well, I don't know how much true it is, but I seriously think it is a meditation technique. So it should be learned in the very form it is. And then your focus and your hard work and your dedication will definitely define your way and will show you the way. When you are happy and peaceful, you will spread happiness around. You will spread this happiness, love, laughter around. So it's very important that you take care of yourself, take care of your emotional well-being, and spread happiness around. This video is ending here. See you soon. I would like to know how was your experience of Vipassana, and if you have any queries, write in the comment section below. And I would love to hear what is one thing that you took back from Vipassana meditation centers. Lots of love. Indu Shailaney saying goodbye. Click on the like button if you like this video and subscribe to my channel for more videos. Bye bye.